What a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest. In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to pick out Benjamin Pavard, Peter. One of his standout strengths, obviously, is his pace, which he uses extremely well in order to deal with all sorts of opponents, especially the speed he's able to press with and recover in situations, both highly impressive.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Out for a throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kondogbia does well to get it back. Greenwood. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing... Oh, bang! Off the post! Araujo clears.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Over to the left. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Rooney gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Murillo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Balde gets over and intercepts. Approaching the half-hour mark. Pavard.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he's managed to get free.
Ferran Torres really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Højbjerg. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. And here's the chance to counter. Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. And that's a good intervention. Nicely aimed pass. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, what do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Pedri. And that was nowhere near his best. Emerson. Aguirre. Pavard. Murillo. And he's making progress on the ball. Great vision. Murillo is in a really good position out wide. It's a mighty effort! It's in! First blood drawn. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Marcó en el minuto 58 el dorsal 22.
Marseille have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good read, needed to be. Kondogbia gets it clear. And it's De Jong. He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. There's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
That could spell shot a goal! In for the pieces! Goal! Barcelona are back in business! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Fermin. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. Oh, that's nice. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Koundé. Oh, good spread. Oh, such a clever touch. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that was very necessary.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Oh, this looks sharp. Greenwood. Now, who's going to be first to this? Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Yamal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were